Welcome to this lesson on LeanFT. In this lesson, we will learn how to integrate the LeanFT with continuous integration servers like Jenkins and TeamCity. So over here, the Jenkins server is open, and I have configured one Maven build. So while configuring the build in the Jenkins, you can set the parameters, environment parameters. You can give the project name, and after that, you will have to specify the source code management. Like if you are using the Git as your source code system, then you can give the repository URL and credentials. So right now I have put my LeanFT project on the GitHub, so I have given it this GitHub URL, and over here I have also added the triggers for my build using this particular syntax. So this is the cron expression that I have used, and finally I have also given the Maven goal, that is test goal. So that is how you can set up the Maven LeanFT project in Jenkins. So in this Maven project you can write the LeanFT tests, and then you can save this configuration, and after the saving this configuration in this Jenkins, you can like start the build. So you go to the back to the dashboard, and from the dashboard you can run this build. So from clicking on this button you can run this build. So what it does is goes to the GitHub and then downloads the repository and then executes the test in it. So you can also look at the output. So it is pulling this project source files from this particular repository and then building the project, and then it will execute the tests as well because we have given the test call. So here if you have got the LeanFT tests, those tests will be run using JUnit or the test-ng, depending upon what testing framework you are using. So some tests may fail, some tests may pass, and that's how we execute the tests in this particular Jenkins. So we have just got one test, so it is actually run, and then build is successful. It's also archiving the artifacts and the build success. Now let us see how to do it with the TeamCity. In TeamCity you can go to the administration tab and then create a new project, and in the project you can create the build configurations. So over here I have got a lot of projects like that, and I have also got some configurations, and I will explain you sample Maven configuration, how I have configured that project. Let me stop the Jenkins server first of all, because it is slowing down my system. Over here we have got some sample Maven project, and I will explain you how I have configured that. In the general settings you can give the name of the build, then build configuration ID is automatically created by the TeamCity, and over here you can give the build counter. Then you can also specify the artifacts path, and importantly you can give the version control settings over here. So you can add the repository, GitHub repository where your project is there, or any other repository where your project is available, so it will download the project from that place. And this is very important, build step. Over here you have to give the actual build step for the Maven project. So here you can give the goal. As you can see I have given the test goal. So if I view this step, so you can add the build step by clicking on this button, but I have already added that, so I will just explain you how I have configured that step. So in the runner type you have to select Maven, as you can see over here, and in the goals you can give the test. It means it will execute all the tests from that particular project. And to execute the project you can go to the dashboard, and then in the Maven tests build you can click on run. It will start running this particular project. So if there are LeanFT tests, it will execute the tests from that particular project. So the tests started running on the agent, and then let us look at the log as well. As you can see it is running, and you can look at the build log by clicking on that tab. So over here it is transferring the repository, collecting the changes from this VCS root, and then it is starting this Maven test goal. So that is how you can execute your tests, LeanFT tests in the TeamCity. Thanks for watching these videos. So in this lesson we have learned how to integrate these LeanFT tests in the Maven with Jenkins and TeamCity continuous integration servers. Thank you.